What is good, everybody? Man, it's your boy Jay in the building. We're back again with another video. Okay, we have a top 25 matchup, man, in HBCU football, man. We have Johnson C. Smith, who I think they were ranked number 22, versus Virginia Union, who's ranked number 24. Let's go ahead and see what happened, man. Johnson C. Smith was on the road, man, so let's see what all went down, man. See what we got going. There's about like 7,000 people here.
Will be from Lucas Smolin. The London native gets it all the way down.
He's from London.
On the receiving end for Union, finds the edge, and this is a big one. Union gets it down. He's still going. What a return.
Wait a minute, just say you got. He's waving his hand like this.
No flags on the field. Union.
Okay,
Plays collegiate ball at Winston-Salem State, and since taking over the D.C. job, he has made Johnson C. Smith one of the premier defenses, not just in the CIAA, but in the country. Curtis Allen, he has R.J. Rosales points him out, gets it all reset up. Snap comes. They're going to hand it right back off to Curtis Allen. He rumbles for another 4.
Down a little bit.
It's going to make it 3rd and short. Running back.
Curtis Allen.
He's been able to pave the way. Jada Byers last year was one of the top running backs in all of Division II, and Curtis Allen has kind of taken that from him this season. Although he is stuffed there, it is a scrum of golden and maybe a yard. Trips here near side. Jalen Joyner now lining up over the right tackle. And they're going to run right there. Curtis Allen is stuffed again. I don't think he got the necessary yardage. It's going to depend on a spot. Very close here. Union with the aggressive decision to go for it.
No, they ain't get it.
Bobby Smith in the backfield alongside Kelvin Durham, the 6'3", 215 redshirt senior. Transferred in from Fort Valley State. He's looking to pass, goes here near sideline, was looking for Brevin Caldwell. Durham puts Avante George in motion. He's looking there, dumps it off short to Bobby Smith, who gets blown up. Lumbumba Howard. Durham gets away from the pressure for the moment, jumps it off, and a connection good enough for the first down. Third and 24. Snap comes, Union rushes just 3. They still get to him, and Durham has to get out and run with it. He gets pushed out of bounds, does not even get back to the original line of scrimmage. A trio of RJ made a ton of great plays late in that Edward Waters game. I mean, at one point down 14 with under 16 minutes left. He keeps it on that one, and he gets held up. He got
hit in the back by his own lineman.
And really powered that Union offense back into it, especially when Curtis Allen went out of the game for a couple of plays, a couple of drives, really, as he got banged up.
Oof.
Good connection, finds Ricky Key Jr. He makes a couple of Golden Bulls miss and picks up enough for the first down. Curtis Allen, he ranks first in the CIAA in yards per carry, total rush touchdowns, total yards, and yards per game. And you see why there. Right up the middle, Curtis Allen, big-time gain.
That boy's nice.
Brings it all the way down
that boy
to the 36-yard line. 69 yards, 2 touchdowns for Union. On the season, 4 touchdowns, averaging 8.6 yards per carry. Rosales drops back, looking for Key in the end zone. He nearly pulled that down with one hand, but just dropped it at.
That was a nice throw. And he don't make too many of them throws like that. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna lie.
Rosales out of the shotgun. Good protection, but he has to roll out here near side. Just dumps it off. A dangerous pass, trying to get it over the outstretched hands of C. Smith, showing blitz on 3rd and long. Snap comes back, and here they come. The Golden Bulls get to R.J. Rosales. A massive sack. Number 7:10 remaining here in the first quarter. Johnson C. Smith backed up deep in their own territory, and they go back a little deeper. They're going to fake the handoff. Kelvin Durham will pull it out, and he'll run himself. Gets it out to what looks Bulls offense have an opportunity. Bobby Smith goes in motion, lines up in the backfield next to Durham. Pulls the handoff and finds Caldwell there on the far side. He gets thrown down by Quincy. Durham out of the shotgun, fakes near side, goes on the screen to Caldwell on the far side, and he's roped. Durham keeps it himself, tries to run for the first down. He gets pulled back, and that's going to bring up. Snap comes, Rosales puts it in the gut of Curtis Allen, and he gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Season for the Golden Bulls. As Rosales out of the shotgun, hands it off to Allen again. He makes the first defender miss. He can't make the second defender miss, and Elijah Wilson gets the tackle. Rosales out of the shotgun, has to step up, avoiding the pressures, looking for Key down the field. He connects. No. Big time gain for the Union offense.
That's crazy. You went from
7.57 product
a long game
with a massive gain for Union.
That should have been picked.
Fakes the handoff. He's going to roll out. Going to decide to run it. Makes a couple of defenders miss, then ends up falling forward to about the 8 on the 9-yard line. Makes it 2nd and 4. Johnson C. Smith brings the blitz, so they're going to hand it off to Curtis Allen up the middle. He just wills himself, keeps the legs moving, brings it in. Teams that have played 3, quite an accomplishment for the senior out of Petersburg. Play action, going to roll out here near side, avoids one defender, tosses it into the back of the end zone, and he can't connect. That looked like Cooper would have been the first.
Y'all done dropped 2 touchdowns already. That's crazy.
Back out of that. Rosales hands it off. Curtis Allen right up the middle, barreling his way in. Touchdown for Union. They strike first here in the final seconds of the first quarter.
Y'all done dropped 2 touchdowns already. Good.
Kelvin Durham, a redshirt senior quarterback in the backfield in the shotgun formation. Bobby Smith is his running back. Coming up showing blitz. It's going to be Jefferson off the edge. And a trio of Panthers stuff Bobby Smith. First quarter had 3 rushes, led all Golden Bulls with 23 yards. He went 3 of 4 through the air, 10 yards as well, and he's starting this one off with a completion far side to Brevin Caldwell. Caldwell's a name that I think goes on a lot by quarterback Kelvin Durham throughout the remainder of the season. It's going to be 2nd and 10. He looks here near side, decides to pull it down and run with it, finds a little green grass to that far sideline, gets pushed out, and that's enough for a Golden Bulls first down. Kentucky was an all-CIAA quarterback last year. They lost him and brought in Kelvin Durham. As he goes out that far side, just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Ocean is at Benedict now.
First one there. Quarterback coach, Darius Jackson, who's the current quarterback coach at Johnson C. Smith, was the starter ahead of Kelvin early on in Kelvin's career. As he's looking deep, will just go over the outstretched hands of Quincy Jefferson. The intended target was number 3. As they have a number of Homesteadians on this roster. 3rd and 10, Union brings the blitz. They can't get to Durham. He rolls out, and he'll get hit after about a 4 or 5 yard gain. There is a flag out on the play. Howard, the punt, it would have only been really a 10-yard punt, so probably would have gone for it. So smart by Coach Parker to elect to force him back, make it 3rd and really long, and it works out for him. It makes it 4th and 9.
Okay.
Little end around. Zaire Tart gets it in his hands. The speedster gets it for about a 6-yard gain with 10:29 to go here in the second quarter. Hands it off. Allen, patient, eventually finds the hole. A short gain. He's going to make it 3rd and short. A bigger package on the field. A couple tight ends, a fullback, and Brown. They're going to hand it to Brown. Up the middle he goes, and he gets stuffed right into the teeth of the Golden Bulls defense. And, man, they have done it. Avante George, the running back next to Durham. They're going to play action in the pass, trying to find DeAndre Proctor on that far side. Is a little low. Uncharacteristic from Durham, who is the very first tiebreaker that the CIAA will go to as they try to decide champions and everything like that at the end of the season.
Oh, come in.
Outbreaking route. That's going to get enough yardage for the first down. In the backfield. Brevin Caldwell here on the near sideline. It looked like that's where Durham was trying to go. He wasn't there, but he finds a wide open receiver in the middle of the field. DeAndre Proctor is there to move the chains again for the Golden. While Brevin Caldwell missed the first 3 games. Durham hands the ball off to George. He finds a little bit of space, and he's rumbling. A stiff arm, and he'll be pulled down at about the 7-yard line. Jameer Melendez was the last line of defense. They're going to move with a little tempo. Hands off again. George tries to cut behind his big blockers. Tiago Alvarez was the guy he was trying to dip behind. Union University has 7-0 Panthers advantage, but Johnson C. Smith, they are knocking on the door. Durham drops back, pulls it down, QB option. And he brings it down right to the goal line. Trying to get the fans here at Hovey Stadium involved. The snap comes. QB draw, lowers his shoulder, and he'll fall into the end zone. Touchdown for the Golden Bulls. Way into the end zone. The quarterback evened this one up at 7 apiece. Zaire Tart and Trevon Tensley back to return for the Panthers. Tart will get underneath it, and he'll get into motion. On the far side, an electric return with a hurdle for Tart, who gets tripped up. Alice through the air. Offense has been a little slow moving. Curtis Allen gets popped, loses the football. And a Golden Bull is going to fall on it, and they're going to give it to Johnson C. Coach is coming up to him and letting him know it's all right, trying to calm him down. As the Golden Bulls will go to work. Durham down the middle of the field. Quincy Jefferson drops the interception. Lined up alongside Kelvin Durham in the backfield, Avante George. They're going to put him in motion. Durham looks his way, fakes it, but instead it's a tunnel screen through the middle of the field, and it's an interception for the Panthers. And the snap comes to RJ. Fakes the handoff. He has a wide open receiver. It's Keon Davis. He gets it. Far sideline, cuts it in inside the 20. A big gain for the sophomore out of Atlanta. Lining up behind RJ Rosales. Rosales gets it, hands it off to Allen, and he gets met immediately at the line of scrimmage. The snap comes back out of the shotgun. Walking up in the pocket, he's got plenty of green grass. He'll happily take it, lowers his shoulder. Snap comes back. They're going to hand it off to Curtis Allen. He gets the edge. He gets the touchdown. Another touchdown run for Curtis Allen. Durham in the shotgun, gets the snap, hands the ball off right up the middle. Antonio Krim Jr. goes. First time we've seen the Virginia Union University. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. The Golden Bulls trying to find another touchdown before half as they get it outside. About a 15-yard gain. Kelvin Durham connecting with Brevin Caldwell.
He stayed. That was
Durham's
a terrible
pass
throw.
sails on him, goes over the outstretched hands of DeAndre Proctor. They can't.
Damn.
Calls the plays for this Golden Bulls offense. Snap comes back to Kelvin Durham. He looks to that far sideline. No flags on that. It's Jordan Black. Opportunity for the Union defense to pin their ears back and try to get a sack. Ball's handed off. A huge hole. Bobby Smith Jr. with a big game. He's rumbling, tumbling, and gets brought down at about the 20-yard line. Back to 7:30, but the turf has done an exceptional job of drying here at Hovey Stadium. And we have not seen a lot of slippage. Durham's pass goes out. DeAndre Proctor goes up the ladder and gets to it. And with 25 seconds to go in the first half, Kelvin Durham has Avante George lined up behind him in the shotgun. They're going to hand it off to George right up the middle. Zach Weaver stuffs him. Looking like Smolin will try to get 3 points up on the board for Johnson C. Smith to make the deficit slightly smaller. His kick is up, and his kick is well good, making it 14-10, a Union advantage with 11 seconds to go here. Completion percentage, just 77 yards through the air. His longest pass went for 17, as that's an early sack opportunity. Just dumps it off, though. Heads up play by Kelvin Durham just to find Malik Carter, the tight end, to bail him out, but it's still a loss on the play. Union's defense coming out. To the Johnson C. Smith offense in that first half was Bobby Smith. He just had the ball put in his gut 4 times, as that was fake to him. The throw here to the near side connects with DeAndre Proctor, and that's a gain of just about 15 for a first down. But Bobby Smith, 4 carries, 4 burst ability in that first half, and he's out there alongside Kelvin Durham, and he gets the ball on that one. Can't get a lot, gets back to the line of scrimmage. Daniel on that far side is 160 yards on 7 catches this season. Durham's looking his way, laces it down the seam, but just cannot connect. It's a little low, a little out in front of the redshirt freshman from Charlotte. But they're going trips on the far side, leaving DeAndre Proctor all alone on the near side. Durham will look to the far side, rolls out there, and throws on the run. They're going to say Caldwell caught that. That looked like it may have hit the turf, with 42 yards of rushing on 5 attempts. And if I'm not mistaken, in that first half, all of those attempts were scrambles. As that's an early handoff to Curtis Allen. He tries to bounce it outside. Gets away from one tackler, can't get away from another. And it's be a very short, maybe 1 yard, say a 2-yard gain. And the ball's put into the gut of Curtis Allen. He gets met at the line of scrimmage. Pile drive down under his own power. And the Union offense now with a 3rd and long. We'll see what they got. A little screen, flicks it to Zaire Tart. He finds some open grass, makes 1 Golden Bull miss. Did he get enough yardage for the first conference? But getting more and more usage offensively. It's big for the Panthers. Allen right up the gut. Good vision. Finds his way down for about a 12, 13-yard gain. And another first down. Smith defense, they've done a good job of bottling him up. I think, though, as this game goes on, it's not going to be a matter of if. It's going to be a matter of when he breaks the big one. A good gain there. Running through the Johnson C. Smith side as they hold a 14-10 lead over the Golden Bulls. Hands it off, a little flea flicker. Looking long, Ricky Key trips up and can't get to it, over the heads of just about everyone. So Twycarion Hines was the one in coverage for the Bulls. A little revenge on the mind of the Union Panthers here today. The handoff, fakes the handoff. Rosales keeps it, and he'll scamper out of bounds for A gain of looks to the sideline, gets the play call. Curtis Allen in the backfield with him, and they're going to put it in his gut again, and he's going to be tripped up.
Down.
Look to be the first Union 14. As Durham gets the snap, he looks to that far side, connects with Caldwell, and he scampers out of bounds for a gain of about 11, they'll say, and a first down. Putting a receiver in motion. That's Jordan Black.
Oh, come on.
They're going to hand it off to Avante George. He gets through the line and is tackled down. He's in there at the right guard spot, but he gets blown by, and it's a sack for Union. Rashad Purnell. Reverse. Trying to get out of it. Jordan Black in motion from near side to far side. They'll just hand it off right up the middle. Bobby Smith gets him back almost to the original line of scrimmage, but Smolin to punt. Zaire Tart back to return. Gets a good spin on that. Tar sets up shop underneath. He finds a lane. There he goes. A couple guys to beat, cuts in. And he gets bottled up, but a massive return for Zaire Tart. He's been Dainton C. Smith's 30. Curtis Allen in the backfield alongside R.J. Rosales. So he drops back. Decides to tuck it, run it. A good gain for the QB.
Oh, I thought he fumbled it.
And he gets up and he lets him know. To the far side, you got Keon Davis here on the near side. Put the fullback in motion, hand it to Curtis Allen up the middle. He hurdles his way into the end zone. It's a Virginia Union touchdown.
That boy's nice.
Push it up a couple of yards, and Johnson C. Smith's offense will get things going from about the 33-yard line. 1st and 10. Kelvin Durham looks to DeAndre Proctor on the near side. He connects and is immediately wrapped up and here in the second half. The 5'10 redshirt senior from Goldsboro, North Carolina. He's in the backfield along with Durham. He's going to hand it off right to him, and he runs into a brick wall. Manages to muster. So that time they're going to look over. Brevin Caldwell. See, he catches it. I should say, having dropped back to pass for 1,000 receiving yards in 2024. Missed the first couple of games and is back full go. And they've been trying to feed him the ball, and running the football has not been the recipe for success. In the first half, 4 carries, 24 yards. Durham's going to pull it back, play action, avoids one rusher, and will use his legs to buy some extra time. Caldwell, what a catch!
Man, come on, man. And that boy
Caldwell. Right there's why he was.
That's a hell of a throw,
Johnson C. Smith, though, has found a little offensive rhythm here. Coming off the field was number 3, Ahmad Ross, with the injury for Union. Going, looking end zone. Durham could not connect with Caldwell. Jason Mitchell in. Bad snap. Durham gets it, but is thrown down. A sack on the play. Nathaniel Knox. And long. Emptying out the backfield. Just Kelvin Durham back there. He gets the snap, drops back, a free rusher breaks through, and all he can do is throw it away. That might be a flag on intentional ground. The Johnson C. Smith defensive line has been a brick wall all day today as Curtis Allen squirts through for about a 4-yard gain. The Union band put on a fantastic halftime performance, and they are playing away. Rosales looking deep. He's got him. He just can't connect with them.
Doing double coverage that time.
Snap comes in. They're going to put it into the gut of Curtis Allen. He's not going to get a whole lot. And like I was saying, that's kind of anyone in this game. He has 7 attempts, 73 yards, 67 net. He's lost 6 off of a sack. A blitz comes from Johnson C. Smith. It opens up the middle of the field. Rosales lowers his head, spins around the pass plays, and R.J. Rosales may just decide to take it himself. Hands it off to Curtis Allen. He makes a couple guys miss. They are bouncing off of him. Snap comes back, and they're going to hand it right on back again. Two receivers on the far side, one here near side. Snaps comes back to the quarterback, fakes the handoff, rolls out. Tries to rifle it to Keon Davis, but can't connect with him. Away from home. One up in Canton and one down against Edward Waters. A big sack. Okay. Smith with 10:23 remaining, trail by 11. Looking to get a possession back here. Kelvin Durham will try to use his legs, but he gets bottled up right through the middle of that defense. Zach Weaver makes it 2nd and 9. Union bringing the blitz off of the edge. Durham doesn't feel it, and it gets home.
Stepping into it.
Avante George in the backfield next to Kelvin Durham. Snap comes back. He's got time.
And
the ball bouncing away.
Catch those, baby.
And with 3:47 remaining in the third quarter, he had a 12-yard rush to make it 21-10. R.J. Rosales dropping back over the middle, connects with Keon Davis. Big gain for the wide receiver. Going to hand the ball off to Curtis Allen. He takes his time, finds the edge, bursts through. A big run for Curtis Allen, and 15 more yards will be tacked on at the end of it. His longest run of the day. 1st and 10 from the 25. Rosales from under center, hands it off. Allen up the middle, ping-ponging around. He gets stood up, a gain of about 10. And named the CIAA running back of the week twice this season. R.J. Rosales avoids pressure nicely, spins out, brings it here near side, and smartly decides to just throw it away.
Okay.
So you've got Ricky Key Jr. on the far side, Keon Davis on the near side.
How tall is Curtis?
And they'll turn around and hand it off.
I realized he was tall, but damn,
he looked like he Bulls
6'3", 6'4", running the ball.
From Curtis Allen rushing it in. From the 15, ball's handed off to Allen. He goes to the outside, patiently waiting for a hole to develop.
Yeah, he looked like he like 6'4",
pick up a couple,
running the
making
ball
a third
like that.
down and a medium. Hands the ball off. Curtis Allen pushed to the ground.
It ain't too many times you see your running back taller than your quarterback. It ain't too many times you're going to see that.
A little bit more difficult now for Union. The play clock hits 1 second. Rosales looks over. Keon Davis can't haul it in with one hand. But a flag is going to be on the field, and it's going to be pass interference. A little at stake here in Richmond, Virginia on this Saturday night. Rosales from under center hands it off. Curtis Allen patiently waits, bursts through the line, loses the football. Doesn't matter. Union scoops it, and it's going to be a touchdown point comeback with the final 4 minutes. It'll take a lot out of the redshirt senior gunslinger.
Go.
He avoids a couple rushes, but he can't avoid the last one, a big time pointer. I'm making sure we're shading a little bit extra over to Caldwell. As they're trying to get it over to him, they found the man. That
wasn't Caldwell.
Brian Lane in motion. They're going to hand
Run
it
the
off.
ball for what?
Avante George.
It's third down.
Snap comes back. Durham slings it over to Caldwell. Did he make that catch?
Damn. Did he get it to him?
He did. What a timeout. Two receivers near side, two far side.
It looked like it's over.
Durham's looking over the middle of the field, going to Caldwell, and it's just a couple of steps out in front of the senior receiver. That will connect. He had a step on his defender, but Kelvin Durham just could not find it and drop it in the bucket. So we'll go 2nd and 10. Kelvin Durham drops back, a free rusher. It's Christian Aiken. He forces him off of his spot, rolling out. And at the sideline, that's going to be a flag.
Whoa.
1st and 10 for Johnson C. Smith. Durham out of the shotgun. Has to move up in the pocket. Connects with his running back, Avante George, pulled down by Christian Aiken. 3 receptions, 21 yards. Snap comes back. They fake the handoff, bring it over to DeAndre Proctor on the screen, and he gets hit at the knees. Union's defense trying to make a change. Kelvin Durham looks far side, ends up just dumping it off over the middle to Avante George, and he gets hit hard. 30 seconds here. It's a 28-10 Union lead as they have started their home season with an emphatic win. The handoff to the outside, driving around.
This is their first game at home?
A lot of people across the nation, but not a lot of people in the CIAA as they were picked to finish 2nd in the preseason poll. Over the middle, just outside the grasp of Jordan Black. Johnson C. Smith trying to find the end zone for the first time since the second quarter.
Good defense.
Great defense there on that far side. Jason Mitchell, he was on an island with Brevin Caldwell. Final play of the game. Snap comes back to Durham. He looks here near sideline, connects with Proctor.
Nope,
Proctor
that's it.
Trying to get to the end zone, but he'll be brought.
All right, so Union got their get back, man. Listen, that boy Curtis is tall. And for what I saw, right, and it's crazy because Union ran the ball for over 200 yards. And Johnson C. Smith is normally good for stopping the run. They've been known for the defense for a few years now, so that was a bit surprising. Matter of fact, the last 2 games from them defensively has been surprising. Smith-wise, yeah. So I was just surprised by Smith and how they played in this game. But shout out to Union, bro. Shout out to Union for especially getting their lick back from not only last year, but getting their face back from last week and what Edward Waters did to them. But shout out to Union, bro. Now I think Union plays Shaw this Saturday, and I think Smith plays Bluefield. So both of them got an easy day this Saturday. Hopefully we'll see. But yeah, man. So far Union is up ahead. I think they might be top in the conference. I think it's Union. I think it's V-State, and I think it's us. Livingstone. I think Livingstone. Well, but we about to watch another game after this, man. So y'all come pop over there with me, man.